It's Sunday night. You're lying in bed. Tomorrow is Monday. And somewhere in the back of your head, a voice says it. You know the voice. It says, this week is going to be different. You've said that before, last Monday, and the Monday before that, and probably 50 Mondays before that one. It was never different. And deep down, you knew it wouldn't be. But you said it anyway, because that sentence isn't a plan. It's a painkiller. Here's what's actually happening. When you tell yourself this week will be different, your brain is doing something really sneaky. It's taking the discomfort of right now, the guilt of wasted time, the shame of another unproductive day, the weight of knowing you're not where you should be, and it's numbing it with a promise. Not an action, a promise. Psychologists who study procrastination have figured this out. It's not a time management problem. It's an emotion management problem. When you feel bad about today, your brain looks for the fastest way to feel better. And the fastest way to feel better isn't doing something. It's planning to do something. Planning feels like progress. Your brain literally releases a small reward. When you make a plan, when you set an intention, when you write the to-do list, you get a tiny hit of satisfaction without having moved a single muscle. That's the trap. The plan becomes the product, and the action never shows up. Think about how many times you've written a perfect to-do list on Sunday night. Color-coded, organized, beautiful, and by Tuesday afternoon, it's buried under 3 notifications. I'll get to it later. The list was the drug. It made Sunday night bearable. It let you fall asleep without the full weight of your own inaction. Sitting on your chest, there's a name for this. Researchers at Wharton, Heng Chendai, Catherine Milkman, and Jason Rios studied it and called it the fresh start effect. They found that people are significantly more likely to set goals on temporal landmarks. Mondays, the first of the month, birthdays, New Year's, January 1st. Gym attendance in their study jumped by about 50% at the start of a new year. Sounds great, right? Except here's the other side. That spike crashes fast. By the second or third week, most people are right back where they were, sometimes worse, because now they're carrying the old guilt plus the fresh failure. And here's the part that really matters. These landmarks work by creating a psychological separation between your past self and your present self. Monday, you feels like a new person, a clean slate. The failures of last week, that was old you. This is new you. New you has a plan. New you is going to crush it, but new you doesn't actually exist. New you is just old you who slept. Same habits, same phone, same alarm that's going to get snoozed, same fridge, same excuses, same brain. Nothing changed between Sunday and Monday, except the name of the day. But your brain filed it as a reset, and resets feel good. They feel like second chances, and second chances feel like you've already done something. You haven't. The thing you don't want to hear. You don't use Monday motivation to start your week. You use Monday motivation to forgive your weekend. You use it to settle the debt. All the hours you scrolled, all the work you put off, all the things you said you'd do Saturday morning that didn't happen. Monday absorbs all of that. Monday wipes the slate, and wiping the slate feels like enough. It's not. It's the same cycle as New Year's resolutions. The resolution isn't about January. It's about forgiving December. It's about letting yourself off the hook for an entire year of things you didn't do by promising yourself one magical date when everything changes, and then you eat well for 11 days. And by January 12th, you're back to normal. Carrying a gym membership you won't cancel because canceling would mean admitting the lie out loud. Kahneman and Tversky called a version of this the planning fallacy. We consistently overestimate what our future self will do. We imagine future us as this disciplined machine that doesn't feel tired, doesn't get distracted, doesn't crave comfort. Meanwhile, present us is sitting on the couch eating chips, fully confident that tomorrow's version will somehow be built different. Brain imaging research has actually shown that when people think about their future selves, the brain activity looks similar to when they think about a stranger. You're not planning for you. You're planning for someone you've never met. No wonder the plan never works. The math? 52 Mondays a year. If you've been doing this for even 3 years, That's 156 fresh starts that went nowhere. 156 Sunday nights where you felt hopeful, and 156 Wednesdays where you felt like a fraud. That's not a habit, that's a loop. And the scariest part of a loop is that it starts feeling normal. You stop noticing it. Monday motivation stops being a spark. It becomes a ritual. And rituals that don't produce results aren't rituals, they're superstitions. You're not building a better life every Monday. You're performing one. You're playing the role of someone who's about to change, buying the journal, downloading the app, setting the alarm for 5 a.m. All of it feels like change. None of it is change. Change is boring. Change is doing the thing you don't want to do at 7:43 on a random Thursday, when nobody's watching and there's no clean starting line and no motivational quote on your lock screen. That's change. Everything else is theater. The fix, the 2-minute rule before 9 a.m. So here's what actually works. And it's going to sound almost insulting because of how small it is, but that's exactly why it works. Tomorrow morning, before 9 o'clock, you do one thing, one real thing, not a plan, not a list, not setting up your workspace, a thing, and it takes 2 minutes or less. Send the email you've been avoiding. Open the document and write one sentence. Do 10 push-ups. Pay the bill, make the call, reply to the message. 2 minutes. Before the day has a chance to distract you, before your brain spins up its usual fog of busyness that lets you feel productive, while avoiding the things that matter. Why does this work? Because it kills the lie at the source. The lie depends on distance. This week will be different only works if the week is a vague concept floating ahead of you. The moment you do something real within the first hour of the day, the lie has no room. You can't tell yourself, I'll start soon, when you've already started. The 2 minutes isn't about the task. It's about breaking the contract your brain has with the future. We don't plan anymore. We do, right now, before we're ready, before it feels right, before the week has officially begun. And here's what happens. Once you do one thing, the second thing gets easier, not because of momentum, because of identity. You stop being the person who plans to change, and you become the person who already did something today. That shift is everything. That's the difference between 156 empty Mondays and one real one. You're going to hear that voice again tonight or next Sunday. It's going to whisper, this week will be different, and it's going to feel warm, hopeful, comfortable. And that comfort is the warning sign, because real change has never felt comfortable at the start. It feels clumsy. It feels early. It feels like doing something small and stupid. At 7 in the morning, when your eyes are barely open and your brain is begging you to wait. Don't wait. Don't plan. Don't write the list. Don't set the alarm for 5 a.m. Don't redesign your whole life on a Sunday evening. Just do one thing, 2 minutes, before 9. And when that voice comes back and says, this week will be different, make it true, before breakfast.